Good morning, students. How are you all, dear students? Today we are going to continue the lesson that is air around us. Is it, dear student? In the previous class, I have discussed about this lesson. I have given a detailed explanation about this lesson. Is it, dear students? So once again, I will give the highlights of this lesson. Then I will go for solving the difficult words. Okay, dear students? Dear students, air around us, you know what is the importance of air? Without air, is it not possible to survive the life? Is it, dear student? We are all living on the planet Earth. Is it? And why we are living on this planet only, dear student? Because the planet Earth is naturally blessed with, it is blessed with natural resources like land, water and air. Is it, dear student? Then we need land for live on the land and growing crops. Is it? Why do we need land? We construct the houses on the land, we grow the crops on the land and we live on the land. Is it? And what is the use of water? Yes, you know the importance of water, dear student. Each and every work we need the water. Means for drinking, cooking, bathing, washing, constructing houses, growing crops, everything we need the water. Then, dear student, what is the use of air? That also we have learned. Yes, dear student, to survive the life, first of all we need air for breathing. Okay, dear student. So these are all the natural things, natural resources. This is all blessed on the earth. Because of this, we are all living on the earth. Is it, dear student? Here, air around us means, here in this lesson, how the air is around us, how the air or atmosphere prevents the earth. Is it? These all things already we have learned. But once again, I will revise these points. Dear student, all the living things need air for breathing. Is it? All the living things need air to breathe. Then, dear student, our earth is surrounded by a layer of air that is called atmosphere. Is it? And what it works means, what is the work of atmosphere? Dear student, the atmosphere prevents the earth from getting very hot or very cold. Here, atmosphere works an important role to the earth, that is, it prevents the earth to getting very hot or very cold, and hence air supports life on the earth. Yes, dear student. And dear students, in the previous class we have learned about the properties of air. Yes, dear student, in that also I have explained you. First property, we cannot see the air, we cannot taste the air, or we cannot smell the air. Is it, dear student? Only how we can come to know that air is around us? By feeling. Is it? We can only feel the air. This is the first property. Second property, dear student, air takes up space. Yes, dear student, this also I have explained in the previous class, how the air takes up space by blowing the balloon. We will see, after blowing the balloon is growing into size. Yes, means how the air is enters inside the balloon, it started blowing, it started growing. Is it, dear student? By this we can understand that air has space. Then, dear student, third property we have learned that air has weight. How we conclude this? Yes, by the practical or one activity you have to do. Take two balloons and both the balloons you blow in the same size and hang it on the stick on both the sides. Then you will understand, it shows the equal balance. And if you take with the help of pin or needle, you pinch or you pricked the one balloon. You pricked one blowing balloon, and how just you see, automatically the balance is up and down. Is it? Which balloon is having weight? It is going up, and which balloon is not having? It pricked out by the pin, it comes up. Is it? Dear student, by this we can understand that air has weight. Dear student, air moves things. That also I have explained you. Dear student, whenever the air is blowing, is it? Just you see the leaves of the trees, how they are shaking and moving. Is it? The leaves of the trees are shaking, moving. By this, we can understand that air moves things. And dear student, air exerts pressure. Yes, dear student, this also I have told you. Whenever your mother is preparing chapati or roti, just you go to the kitchen and see how whenever you will put the chapati or roti on the tawa for baking or cooking, how it pluffing. Is it, dear student? By pluffing means by this you can understand air exerts pressure. Okay, dear student, these all properties we have learned in this. And dear student, you have to do some activities. One is, why does a chapati pluff up when it is being cooked? Yes, it exerts pressure. And dear student, second one, why do you see leaves and branches of the tree moving? Yes, the air moves things. And what do you think should be heavier, an inflated balloon or a deflated balloon? Here deflated means the air has passed out. It is a deflated balloon. Inflated balloon means whenever the air into the balloon. So these three activities you have to do in the home. And dear students, whenever you are doing these activities, you make a video clip of your that activities. Okay, dear student, how the chapati is pluffing while cooking. Second one, the trees or leaves or branches of the trees shaking whenever the air is blowing. Is it? And what do you think should be heavier, an inflated balloon or deflated balloon? Whenever you are doing these activities, dear students, you have to make a video clip of this activity and send it to my personal number. Yes, dear student? Yes. Dear student, after this, what we have learned in the previous class? What is air made of? Dear student, in the previous class I have told you, atmosphere or the air is a mixture of gases. Okay, dear student, atmosphere is a mixture of gases. So what type of gases are there in this? Nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Okay, dear student, and these gases along with other gases together form the earth atmosphere. Now how much percent of nitrogen is there? How much percent of oxygen is there? Yes, dear student, in the previous class already I have explained that here nitrogen contains 78%, oxygen is of 21% and the carbon dioxide is of 1%. Okay, dear student, and other gases like water vapor, dust particles, these all together including make the atmosphere. Understand? These all things, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, dust particles, water vapor, together is a mixture of gas and this is the atmosphere. Dear student, here oxygen, what is the use of oxygen? Every living being need oxygen for breathing. And what is the use of carbon dioxide? Here carbon dioxide help us to plants to prepare the food. Whenever the plants are preparing food, they take in carbon dioxide in and they releases the oxygen. Okay, dear student, plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Dear student, this is about how what makes the air. Is it? What is air made up of? Dear student, after this we are learning about breathing fresh air. Dear student, what is this? Breathing fresh air? Yes. All the living beings, like first of all human beings, need fresh air for breathing. Then when you will get the fresh air? Dear students, you have to make a habit of early morning walk. Yes, dear student, early in the morning, whenever you will go for a walk for a long distance or in the garden area or wherever the more plants are there, just you will see how you will get a fresh and clean air. Is it, dear student? And that only same thing in the evening in the busy road, you just go for a walk. How you feel? You feel very hot, uncomfortable. Is it? Because whole day the air is mixing with all the dust particles like vehicle smoke. Vehicle means many vehicles are running on the road. So whatever the smoke released from the vehicles or somewhere factories are running, industries are running, and whatever the smoke, dust is released from the factories, industries or vehicles, it is all mixing into the air and the air becoming pollution. So that air if we are breathing, it is unhealthy for us. Dear students, because of this you have to take a habit of walking early in the morning, you will get a fresh and clean air. Okay dear student, and why do we need clean air? Yes, to stay healthy. Okay dear student, so this is the explanation about the lesson. Dear student, what are the things we learned in this lesson? Air takes up space and has weight. Is it? Second thing, air is a mixture of gas like nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Third one we have learned, breathing clean and fresh air keeps us healthy. Yes, breathing clean and fresh air keeps us healthy. Okay dear students, these all things we have learned already in the previous class. At the end of this lesson, just I want to tell you, till here this lesson explanation is completed, and whatever the activities to do I have told, dear students, surely you do, because now whole day you are free in the home. Is it? Due to this pandemic situation, you are not attending the physical classes. Dear student, now you are getting much time. So you have to take, ask some things from your parents, like one stake, balloons, thread, only this much things, and you have to make the activities how the air has weight. That activity you have to do, and dear student, you have to make the video of that, and how the air takes up space. That also you can, whenever you are doing that activity, you take a video clip and send it to my personal number. Okay dear student, this is about the lesson explanation. In the next class, I will continue this lesson with difficult words. Thank you.